Here we go. Final weigh-in with the phone in my hand, I might add. $187.4. Fuck yeah, bitches. God damn.
You gotta be so good that they can't ignore you, especially the ones that ain't done shit for you. Yeah, you know exactly what I mean. They stab you in the back and then they ask why you're bleeding. I don't trust words, I trust actions. I don't care what you heard, I'm not slacking.
So as you can see by that video, I hit my weight goal a day early. On July 11th of 2017, I weighed 243.5 pounds, and I set a goal for myself to weigh between 185 and 188 pounds by November 11th, which is tomorrow. That's Saturday, November 11th. Today is November 10th, Friday of 2017. I weighed in this morning, as you saw by the video, at 187.4 pounds. So that's 56.1 pounds of fat loss, or basically, over the 122 days that was, it averaged out to about 1,600 calories in deficit for each day. How I did this was, at the very beginning, when I weighed 243, with very intense workouts and a 2,000 calorie nutritional plan, I was burning about 2,200 calories more than what I was taking in. I was at a deficit of 2,200 calories. So basically, 2,200 calories equates to losing about a pound every 1.6 days. So I was losing about 4 pounds a week. Now I'm burning somewhere around 3,200 to 3,400 calories, depending on very intense workouts. And I probably do have some days where it's closer to 4,000 calories, just to be honest, because I do have some days where I do a 2 a day, but that's just because I do fitness for a living. It's not the atypical thing that the atypical person could possibly do. And I also do test my own programs, which, by the way, Every Damn Day Fitness Volume Training will be released either tonight or early tomorrow morning, depending on if my computer crashes again. Unfucking believable. But, so anyway, back to what I was talking about, is 1,600 calories the whole time, and right now I'm burning about 3,200 to 3,400 calories a day, and I'm still eating 2,000 calories. So basically I'm burning somewhere around a 1,200 calorie deficit. A 1,200 calorie deficit is about a pound every 3 days. Every 3 days I'm losing a little over 2 pounds a week, which is exactly to the math. This is all just math and willpower, which, by the way, there will also be a book being released, depending on a computer crash again, mid next week, called Math and Willpower: The Reality of Weight Loss in Our Society by Alan Roberts. It'll be on Kindle, paperback, and also for digital download based from my website. Anyway, and it explains all of this nutrition, all of the math, the tips on doing the math in your head, and little tools that I'll be giving to help people do the math on what they need to do. And it will go through my nutritional plan, and it will go through tips on how to, to secure your willpower, to make sure you don't cheat on your diet. And if you do cheat on your diet, you then can, come back from it and maintain a good, steady progress, because consistency is the fucking key. Anyway, now, I have a bunch of people ask me, well, what are you going to do once the weight is lost? Well, the weight isn't technically all lost, because while I set the goal to be between 185 and 188 pounds, I realized I was going to end up going down to about 182 pounds is really where I figured it out at, because I really, want to see if I could possibly compete at the 182 pound weight class. And if I can't, I can't. It's a arbitrary strength goal. And very honestly, I'm just happy to be fit and healthy, because I feel fucking great. I'm sleeping fucking great. And I feel extremely well. Like, I have a great feeling of wellness, my stress levels are way down, because I'm, doing fitness more and more as a living instead of just as a hobby. So I feel fucking great. I'm helping people all the time. I've got several clients that have lost a tremendous amount of weight, several that have gone off blood pressure medications, several that are out of the diabetes danger zone, as they call it. So I feel fucking phenomenal. Anyway, what I'm going to do starting today, instead of just eating 2,000 calories, I'm going to eat 2,300 calories. Now, that will still put me at somewhere around a 700 to 900 calorie deficit is what I'm figuring. So 700 calories for 7 days, it's 4,900 calories. It's still about a pound and a half a week, or a little under a pound and a half a week, that I'm going to be losing for the next 2 weeks is what I'm going to do with that, for the next 2 weeks. So that ought to put me somewhere around, the 184 to 185 pound range, right? So I'm then going to add on another 300 calories. And this is all going to be a carbohydrate. So basically this week it's going to be 75 grams of carbohydrates, since there's 4 calories per gram of carbohydrate. So, 300 divided by 4, 75. So 75 grams of carbohydrates this week, and then I'm going to add another 75 grams of carbohydrate next week. So basically this week about another cup and a half of rice. Next week about another cup and a half after that. So 3 cups more rice in 4 weeks, or in 2 weeks from now, than what I'm having. And I'm going to keep that going for another 2 weeks. And what that will do is that will put me at 2,600 calories, and I'm probably going to be burning somewhere around, 3,000 to 3,200 calories, depending on weight loss and that sort of thing. So again, it'll probably be about 400 to 600 calories of deficit. So 400 to 600, let's call it 5. The average, I'll lose a pound a week at 3,500 calories. So 1 pound a week from there, from the 184 to 185, for another 2 weeks will put me at 182 pounds. And the reason why I'm slowing this down is a couple reasons. I'm trying to find my caloric maintenance. I'm trying to get it to the point where my base metabolic level for how much I weigh, as it comes down, because I keep weighing less, and I'm increasing the calories up to meet it. So basically, I reach a point of equilibrium where my body is just functioning extremely, extremely well, and it can dip in its fat stores if it needs to, but also it doesn't put extra fat on me. I'm not going to just go to my diet and go, okay, well, I'm going to get to 3,000 calories right now, boom, because what that might do is my base metabolic level might still keep going down if I lose any more weight, and then I'll be in an excess and I'll put fat back on, and that's not the goal. What will happen, though, I do believe, is I probably lost about 1 pound or 2 of lean muscle mass during this whole thing, and that's it. That's very, very low for how much weight I lost and how rapidly I lost it. Very, very, very low. But what will happen, that'll probably regenerate back rather quickly as I introduce more carbohydrates to my system, because basically I'm pretty flat right now. What will happen is I'll fluff up, and when I mean fluff up, not fluff fat, I'll fluff up, basically my muscles will fill back out again, because I am pretty flat. Well, while I've been taking some pretty decent pictures, I'm pretty flat right now. So I'm looking forward to losing another couple % of body fat. I'm not going to let myself go any far. I'm not going to go any below 8, maybe 7.5, but 8 is the farthest down I'd possibly want to go. And I'm going to stay forever between 8 and 12% body fat. That is my goal, to stay between 8 and 12% body fat. I believe that's very, very healthy, especially for a person that is working out as hard as I am. That's with Every Damn Day Fitness volume training. EDDF volume training, which will be, like I said, released either tonight or tomorrow, depending on computer crash. I've done a good job of watching my calories, making sure I maintain. I've been, the most important thing I've done in 122 days, I've been consistent. And the last thing you want to do is ruin that consistency by just throwing back 1,000 more calories than what you've been eating on top of that. You want let your body slowly adjust, slowly get to a maintenance, which is what I'm going to be doing. And I will, of course, keep you guys up to date on that shit too. My name is Alan Roberts. This is Every Damn Day Fitness. Please do like and subscribe. Hit me up on Instagram at Every Damn Day Fitness. Hit me up on Twitter at Every Damn Day Fit. I'm also on Facebook at Every Damn Day Fitness. My programs, Every Damn Day Fitness Volume Training, will be released either tonight or tomorrow morning. And my book, Math and Willpower, The Reality of Weight Loss in America, will be released this coming Wednesday or Thursday, depending on computer crash again. God damn.